Purpose.
Hello, welcome to Youth of Purpose, a show that is here to inspire you and give you a platform as a young person to be able to contribute to your country's development, and also, be able to learn, give opinion, and, share your knowledge as a young person. And today we're going to be learning about something very interesting for you, the young people who are still in schools, but also to the parents who have their young kids, on how we can be able to empower them to embrace STEM. And she's going to be helping us to understand what STEM is and how young people can benefit from this, but also be empowered. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Youth of Purpose.
Thank you.
Kindly say hello to the viewer and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Lowena Gendo. I go to Viva College School and I'm going to Form 2 next year.
So Lowena, first of all, what is STEM?
STEM is basically science, technology, engineering and mathematics, stroke robotics. It's a program which builds up people in innovation, creativity, and the different subjects like science and technology and math. Yeah.
Amazing. So when you talk about science, technology, engineering, mathematics, it sounds a little bit so complicated for a young person like you. You're in Form 2?
Yeah.
But also in your group, I've seen kids who are still in primary. It sounds a bit so complicated for someone who is hearing it for the first time. Who is eligible to do STEM, or at what age is someone supposed to be doing STEM?
You can start at an early age, maybe around 8 years old or something, where it's basically, you don't have to look at it as a hard thing. It's easy if you put your mind to it. It's, science is an amazing subject. It's a study of living things and non-living things.
Oh, yeah.
Together with technology, engineering and math, we have practical activities we do, like using Lego to build different machines and robots. So applying STEMs, technology, engineering and mathematics in these practical activities really helps out.
So exactly, what do you do during this course? What are those activities? What are the things that you learn during this STEM course?
During the STEM course, we learn to gain 21st century skills, right? Like innovative, creativity, communication. So one learns to communicate better with the people they're working with to build something, to help solve world problems. You become a problem solver.
Oh.
There are different world problems we're going through right now, like global warming, wars, corruption. And with these skills, you learn to communicate better with the people, solve these problems, and be able to build machines or robots that could help solve these problems.
Yeah.
Applying technology into this, engineering, and of course mathematics.
So this year you went to Senegal for a competition.
Yes.
Kindly tell us about that competition. What was it about? What were you doing there? And what kind of awards did you bring for the nation Uganda?
Well, this year around late June to July, we went to Senegal. I participated as a group member in the Pan-African Robotics Competitions 2022. And basically we were building robots that would help solve a big world problem like climate, global warming, these world problems that cause many natural disasters like floods. For example, we were building a robot where it was able to give us an idea of for example, in Uganda, we'll have floods from Lake Victoria and all that. So these robots would help let's say pick sandbags and put them around, do activities humans cannot do.
Yes.
To solve these world problems. Yeah.
How was the experience for you?
Personally, I was a bit scared but also excited because I love traveling, I love being adventurous, I love exploring and trying new things. So being told to go to Senegal to represent Uganda was really exciting, and I was so happy that I was exposed to such an opportunity. So going there, of course we're competing with other African countries. It was an African robotics championship.
Yes.
So we're competing with other African countries. We're over 33 African countries with thousands of different teams. But we went there, we did what we could do, and we came out fourth.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So basically, it was just really exciting and a great experience.
Great. So how has STEM helped you as a student to have your studies easily and be able to understand better what you're taught, most especially in mathematics, science? How does it make it more easy or make you a better student than any other person who hasn't gone through the STEM course?
To be honest, STEM has really helped me a lot because I've been on this Young Engineers program since 2016. And over the years in primary and joining secondary, STEM has really helped me develop love for subjects like science and math. And it has helped me understand and how to approach these subjects and actually work out the different equations and problems in math and science. Like in secondary, we have different science subjects like physics, chemistry, and biology. And STEM has really helped because I'd see how we'd learn about these different forces and these different transmissions in the engineering when we're building the robots, how to apply to physics in school, and the different calculations, the different programming, the coding that will apply to math in school. So really, because of STEM, because of the science, because of the technology, because of the engineering, the math, the robotics, the art, it has helped me to really understand and love physics and math, and to be able to do these subjects well.
At what age did you start the STEM course?
That was 2016, so I was like 8 years old, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Why do you think it's very important for every child who is in school to undergo a STEM course?
STEM is very, very important actually, because in this world that we're going into, we really need creative innovators, people who will be able to apply science and technology into building different robots that will help solve, will help improve, develop our generation, develop our country here in Uganda actually. So I really encourage students to undergo the STEM course because it will help you understand the subjects you're learning in school like physics and math, and to love them, and also to develop skills like communication, problem solving, innovation, creativity.
First of all, you will find that a number of young girls are not interested in doing science subjects. And for those ones who are taking choices for the subjects, you find they are going so much for the arts. What makes you get interested into doing STEM, which is so much to do with science and mathematics?
The love for developing our world. You see, Uganda isn't as developed as the other countries. So if you develop that determination that, you know what, I want to grow up, I want to do so much for my country, and I want to be able to do these things that other people can do. Just because I'm Ugandan doesn't mean I can't build the robot that could save different problems in the future. So developing the love for science and math is really important. And yes, art is really good, but like in this world we're going into, it's more about technology and engineering, not just art, right? So you should love these subjects and you should like take them up, like be determined, be ambitious, be adventurous, like explore, try to do these things, try new things, try to do sciences, try to do math, try to love them, try to understand them, so you could help develop the world in the future.
Okay, Luena, we have the World Robotics Championship coming forth.
Yes.
And you guys are going to be participating.
Yes.
So tell us about the World Robotics Championships.
Well, we have the World Robotics Championships next year in May, late April to May. It's going to be in the US, Texas, Dallas, downtown Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically we're going to be participating in a robotics championship, going against different worldwide countries like China, the UK, US itself, and we're representing Uganda. We are going there to build robots and participate in the competition and win. Yes.
Great. These guys, this year, I think, was it July, June?
Yes.
When you went to Senegal?
Yeah,
they went to Senegal, represented this country. Out of over 34 countries, they came fourth and flying the Ugandan flag so high. And this brings me to the issue of how we can be able to support the young engineers to go and fly the Ugandan flag actually very high. What can we as Ugandans and all the stakeholders coming to the ministries, to the organizations, and each one of us, what can we do to support these guys? Definitely, they are going to the USA to represent us. And there is a cost implication that comes with this, which I don't think they can be able to handle just on their own. What can we do? And Luena, what do you have to tell the people who are watching? How can they be able to support you to make sure that we go and represent Uganda?
Well, I just want you to pray for us and support us. Like, we're going to represent Uganda, yes, and we're going to the US, we're going up against very big countries. But I want you as Ugandans to work with us, to pray for us, to support us, to raise a flag so high so we can represent you and we can win and we can develop a very good name for our country.
Okay, so these guys definitely need tickets, they need facilitation for where they're going to sleeping and all that. And therefore, you can see all those two numbers that are scrolling on the lower third down on the screen. Kindly, if you have any help to be able to support the young engineers to go and fly and go out and fly the Ugandan flag so high, please send in whatsoever you can on those mobile money lines to support these young people to go and fly our flag high. I call upon the Ministry of Science and all other ministries that are concerned and all other people that feel this is for a good cause of this country to come out and support these guys. Let's give them whatsoever they need, the same way we support these sportsmen to go out and represent this country. We are here, all of us, watching the World Cup and stuff, but how about when you're going to have a competition where all these young people are representing us and making Uganda very, very popular out there? So Luena, what's your last remarks to every young person out there who would like to take up a STEM course?
It's not hard. You put your mind to it, if you put the love into it, you can take up the STEM course. STEM is very important in the generation we're going into, so I really encourage everyone out there to take it up.
Great, I thank you so much. The most important why I'm doing this episode today is to make sure that we go for this cause of supporting these young engineers to make sure that their dream, but also the dream of inspiring other young people to be able to take up science. We've seen the president on several occasions, encouraging us to do science subjects, calling upon the teachers to also take upon science subjects, doing retrainings, but also motivating them by increasing their salaries. But that is not enough if we don't empower these young people from down and give them the facilitation they need to go and motivate their fellow young people to come and take up these science subjects. And therefore, this is the cause that I'm telling you. Make sure that you are able to send something on those numbers that you're seeing on the screen to support these guys. And also, if you have any message of encouragement, kindly send it on those numbers that you're seeing on the screen. I think.
Hello, I am called Winnie Ruvima. I brought my son here for STEM, that is science, technology, engineering and math. The reasons why I did that is to encourage him to do more of practical work, more than theory, because I've found that today most of our education is more of theory, but the world we are heading to, it is more of technology, creativity, innovativeness, and that's where I would wish my son to head to focus to see that he's in that real world of practicals, that is hands-on, that is eyeing or seeing kind of a tractor and getting the zeal to get hands together and construct it. That is majorly why I want my son to focus too. And I do encourage the rest of the world, the parents, to make sure they they encourage their sons, daughters to engage in this kind of practical work.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Nsereko. I'm a parent at STEM here, and my children are really among the young engineers. I brought my children to join the Young Engineers program to be innovative, because they're interested into technology, so that they leave the theoretical part where they were before, which they do in classes in our normal school.
We are going to be talking to the administrators of the Young Engineers and telling us more about STEM, what they are doing and what they think we can do to transform this country through science. But also we shall have an opportunity to see what these guys, the winners and friends, are doing in as far as building a number of robots that can ease life, but also they are so much into climate change and making sure that the environment is protected. We want to look at what they are doing. I'm certain you will be encouraged. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Mehmet Gabriel and I'm 12 years old, and this is my robot which me and my team used in the Pan-African Robotics competition. So now I'm going to show you how it works, then later explain more about it. So let's begin. Now we're going to test drive it. Do some turns. Okay. Now let's move forward just a little bit. Now backwards. Okay. So now let me just move a bit forward and grab this ball right here. Reverse a bit, lift it up. And now I'm going to transfer it into this ring. Like so. So the reason why I'm doing it like this is to show you how it works. And also, this is like a scenario. Imagine there's a flood coming and you have to use a robot to set some sandbags around it for protection. So you can use this machine to place the sandbags around, just as a light demonstration of how it can work. And also you can use other robots for other different scenarios for it. And also, if you want, you can adjust it. Just make sure it's stable and the gears are working in place. Also, you use gear transmission and these different types of tires for easy rotation around and for easy moving. Also, I learned all this after coming to STEM. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics.
My name is Samuel Ethan Kazora.
My name is Natalia Helena Brianna, and what we have here are clutch belts. So we're going to show you how they work. So I'm moving in front.
Make sure it goes behind.
So I'm going to hit that ball that's there.
Now these balls will be representing the trash water balls. You would be getting them from the area, and when getting them, you will be putting them in a disposal basket. Right now we don't have the disposal baskets. There would be disposal baskets where you put those wastewater balls inside the basket, and up will be 10 points and down will be 5 points. Penalties will be given when you knock another opponent. For instance, if you knock and you're stuck, you're not allowed to touch the robot in the ring. And to move in front, you pull the joysticks behind. To move in front, to move behind, pull them behind. Pull in front. Then this side for the claw, and this side up, down, up, then down, up. I approach the ball. And you have to be slow, and you must be steady when picking the balls. When picking the balls, you may need to use the crane. If you're not able to pick the balls, you find other balls to pick. Because if you use the ones on the wall, your robot may get a problem when picking. Then after picking, lift. Then you get more points. The more you continue, the more points you get. Whoever wins the competition has the most points. Every child should go through this STEM course because it may give them more opportunities. They would learn so many new things that they would be not knowing. They would be learning programming, mathematics, engineering, and they would be able to build all these magnificent robots. And they will use them in future. Maybe they will use them in future to solve these problems, and they may become very good engineers in future.
Well, like I told you, we're going to be coming back with an administrator at the Young Engineers to be able to make us understand exactly what the Young Engineers are all about, what they are doing, and about the STEM course, and what, for example, you need to be able to bring your child to do the same course and make them become better in as far as getting the skills and hands-on better. Hello, Hannah, welcome to Youth of Purpose.
Thank you very much for inviting us and hosting us today.
Happy to have you. Kindly say hello to the viewer.
Hello viewers, I'm happy to be here and happy to share with you about STEM education and our journey from 2016 to where we're going on the world stage. I'll be glad if you follow us and bring your children.
First things first, Hannah, tell us about the Young Engineers.
Young Engineers is a company that runs privately and encourages STEM education, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, stroke robotics. This education system helps our children to be positioned in this era that is fourth industrial revolution, where formal job employment is scarce and won't be required. So when your children are enrolled on STEM education, be sure they are going to be helped in innovation, creativity, problem solving, which is required right now. And ideally, it is helping to solve the unemployment problem that we are facing currently.
Okay, so most institutions fear STEM because of how expensive it is. And you will bear me witness, the robots that we have been seeing here, those are not anything that just mere school is going to be able to invest in and do. What has encouraged you to invest in this kind of a course, and what does it take for a child to go through the same?
The change we want begins with me and you. It is an individual change that we need to take a step.
Oh yeah.
I might say it is not very cheap for the program to run. It comes at a cost, but a cost that is better than KFC, a cost that is better than Cafe Javas. And I understand we love to spend on the things maybe that puts us on another level, but when you invest in STEM education, for instance, when you enroll your child, a plate of food at Cafe Javas will give them 2 lessons, which is an ideal start. So I would encourage us to prioritize where we want our children to be, where we want our tomorrow to be. Because if we embrace STEM education, be sure we will not have issues of unemployment, we will not have issues of drug addicts, we will not have issues of idleness. These children's minds are activated to perform 24/7, looking out for issues to solve and fixing actually crucial issues within their homes, within their communities.
Okay, Hannah, kindly, as we conclude, call upon people out there to support your team, the Young Engineers, to be able to go and represent Uganda in the World Robotics Championships.
Thank you very much. My appeal goes to Ministry of Education, goes to the President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, goes to every person in position to help us support these children. We have a team of 16 children traveling to the US. It is expensive. I must say it has been expensive for the past trip we had in West Africa. And yes, we were able to pull it off. But this time we call upon each and every one, big or small. We need your support in visa. Uganda Airlines, we need your support. We need accommodation. We need meals. We need these children to be firm and be sure that yes, we're holding Uganda flag high, and when we're coming back, we want to be welcomed while you have given us an input. Thank you very much. We look forward to your support. We look forward to walking this journey with you and coming back with you and celebrating together at this win. And yes, we must win, because I'm very proud of these kids. They performed very well in African championships, but now we are going on a global platform. It is amazing that Uganda is excelling this far, and it is at the best opportunity that Uganda is embracing STEM education, is embracing science, and yes, we are saying, we young engineers, we are going to spread the word out there and hold the flag high. Thank you very much. We appreciate your help.
Thank you so much. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. So the only thing that we need right now is your support to make sure that the young engineers can go and represent Uganda. These platforms and the awards that they are going to get from these platforms is what is going to encourage your daughter, someone's son, to be able to take up sciences, but also take up these subjects of science. And that is for the better and for development of this country. All countries are developing because of technology, science, and therefore Uganda cannot have the luxury of remaining behind. I thank you so much for watching this show. My name is Ivan Tumukunde. Follow me on all my socials at I_Tumukunde on Twitter, I_Tumukunde on Instagram, Tumukunde Ivan on LinkedIn. I thank you so much. See you next time.
Youth of Purpose.